Is it all good, YouTube? It is. Mate, and welcome to Real World Fitness. Now you've seen the title, haven't you? Sue's putting up. What's the title, Sue?
Changing your diet as you get older.
Changing the diet as we age. But first, let's see how the diet went this week and how much weight we have lost. So yeah, that was a healthy loss of nearly 4.5 pounds this week. Now this week, I've gone as low carb as I possibly could. Now, how have I come to this? Now, it all started at Christmas when I gained an enormous 20 pounds in 10 days. And I was thinking to myself, come on man, how the hell have you gained that amount of weight in 20 pounds in 10 days? I know I ate like a pig, but come on, 20 pounds in 10 days. And then January came along and I knew I had to get my shit together for BODYPOWER, which is 10 weeks away now. Hopefully it's still on. But we'll get into that maybe later on in the vid. So, gets to thinking, how the hell did I put on 20 pounds? So, January came along and we started with carnivore month and veganary. Now, I saw a lot of people drop away doing the vegan stuff, but the carnivore challenge, yes, people seem to be keeping it up. And also there was Mark Bell, he was doing his 100 days of carnivore, whatnot. And then I like to watch Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan even did it, and he had a guest on. And it was the actor from My Name is Earl. And he'd lost something like 270 pounds. And he was talking about eating carbs makes you want more carbs. And that again started me thinking about, as you get older, do you process carbs as well as when you was younger? So at this point, I'd done pretty alright. I'd got rid of me Christmas weight and I was starting to get properly into the sort of the last 16 weeks of the cut. Sue was trying a few diets. She'd tried the slim fast diet.
Like you're counting calories, and then
you tried slim fast, hadn't you?
Yeah, slim fast. Didn't lose anything on slim fast. 2 weeks, nothing.
Usually, with a new diet, you have that honeymoon period, don't you?
Yeah, but no, like having your 1,700 calories a day. Writing everything down, nothing.
If it fits your macros.
Nothing, it was working. I'd lose a couple of pounds, put a couple of pounds back on, so I wasn't getting anywhere at all.
Now what I'd also noticed with like the carnivore diet with men, that it was men of a certain age, usually 40 plus. So the likes of your Joe Rogans, your Mark Bells, Dr. Sean Baker, all these that were promoting the carnivore diet, they were well into their 40s, some into the 50s. And along, it's similar, but not quite the same as the ketogenic diet. The ketogenic diet seems to be very popular with, I'm not going to say it, I'm going to say it subtly.
You're going to say ladies of a certain age.
Ladies of a certain, I'm allowed to say that because Sue's of a certain age.
Yeah,
Late 20s.
Well, like well, no, I'm pushing 50, so.
Pushing 50?
I'll say it, I'm pushing 50. So
when we got married, you said you was...
I was 15, I know.
No.
But yeah, I'm pushing 50. So, obviously, my hormone changes are...
Don't I know it?
Yeah, right. So,
Don't I know it?
Approaching menopause. So, yeah, no diet seems to work, and I've gained all this weight around my middle. Which I have, it's all round the middle. When you get to a certain age, Mother Nature, and she's a woman apparently, has a sense of humour. Yeah, she does. She decides to stick a load of weight all on your belly and your
all round here. All round here.
Yeah.
So, I had dropped my carbohydrates and it was working. But I said to Sue 2 weeks ago, look, why don't you try the keto diet? And I'm going to go as physically low carb as I can. I can't go completely.
No, I wasn't really keen on doing the keto diet.
You wasn't?
Because I was worried about cholesterol and all the high fat. And I know it's good fats that you are eating as such, So your meat is your grass-fed animals, and vegetables is anything grown above the ground, and so
a lot of things that you think are healthy aren't in the diet.
No. So and I have stuck to it, and it's been difficult. I have found it hard. I found it hard cooking with butter. And
because you're that used to...
I'm not used to low-fat things.
You know, 1 cal sprays and all this malarkey.
I've had low-fat things for 20 years. Yeah, low-fat cheeses. I mean, I would never touch cottage cheese because it was just like dog sick.
Because it's the low-fat one.
Because it's low-fat.
However...
watery and tastes vile. But now I can have full-fat cottage cheese, which is just completely different.
It's a game changer.
Yeah, full-fat soft cheeses, your cream cheeses. And it is a change. But I have found it difficult. I must admit, I have found it difficult. Now,
I found that it was true that carbs, when you have carbs, it makes you crave more carbs. You know, when I'd have a pre-workout meal, there'd be some carbs in there, and I would save a protein bar specifically for this time as well, because I knew I was going to be craving something sweet, and the protein bar scratched that itch. So now this last week or so, I've gone as physically low carb as I can.
Well, you followed me.
Yes.
I've done the keto for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So this is the end of my second week of doing it. So you followed me last week after you saw how much weight I'd lost the first week.
Yeah.
And what I was eating.
Yeah. I thought to myself, oh, it doesn't seem too bad, and it is tasty.
It's tasty because you've got the fat in there. That's why it's tasty. So you're cooking with the butter, so you've got an extra taste in there.
But no carbs.
But no carbs. And I did the first 3 days were just awful. I felt awful, really awful.
I know they call it the keto flu and whatnot.
Yeah. Pounding head, really tired. But I'm all right now, I must admit. I've been back weight training with you.
And how much have you lost?
I've lost just over 14 pounds in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks? And you couldn't budge an inch on...
Since Christmas, since we came back
whether you call it, if it fits my macros, slim fats, which is like a liquid diet with then a main meal at night. Yes?
Yeah.
Those didn't work. But you've lost 14 pounds in 2 weeks.
And I've actually been cooking as well, because I've been finding recipes on YouTube and obviously just on the internet and whatnot, and I've been doing those recipes.
Now we had a bit of a breakthrough night the other night. Now the daughter, she'll have a pizza, and she always leaves 1, maybe 2 slices. Now when it's 2 slices, she looks to her right, where Sue is, she looks to her left, that's where me is, and we get a slice each. However, when there's 1 slice left, it's which parent do you love the most? And obviously, Sue usually gets it. But no, them 2 slices, where did they go, Sue?
In the bin.
In the bin! That was a breakthrough.
I've not had a carb. I've not had a proper carb in 2 weeks. Now I did look at crisps. I must admit, I was like looking at the crisps.
But you can have pork scratchings.
I know you can have pork.
If you want something crunchy, pork scratchings are fine.
But
not too many of them.
Not too many of them. But I've not had any sugar cravings, which I thought I would have done. So yeah.
So the way I've been looking at it, I mean, I'm dieting for body power. I've gone as physically low carb as I can. Roughly, I've tried to calculate it. It's around 75 grams I've been having daily of carbs. I'll have an apple, and the other carbs comes from the yogurts I'm having, high protein yogurts, and the odd protein bar. That's where the carbs are coming from, basically. The way I look at it, eating carbs for me now, I just get that food coma. Bloated, horrible feeling.
That's the one thing I've noticed. I have not been bloated these past 2 weeks. I have not felt, that stuffed feeling.
Yeah, I've not had that
pants and
at all.
I've not had any of that.
And I haven't decreased my calories whatsoever. I've just swapped carbs swapped out carbs for more fats. That's all I've done. So if you're struggling with other diets for me, what I would do to start with is maybe do it for 5 days and then have a couple of days off of it and see the difference in yourself, how you feel.
Yeah.
I know for me, I look at carbs now and I think, is that going to benefit me? No, it isn't. So I've sort of distanced myself from carbs now.
How many carbs are in things that you didn't think had carbs in?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It certainly does.
Even like salad dressings and the ready-made ones, they're just full of carbs.
Full of sugar. Yeah, full of sugar.
So,
So it's been a breakthrough week for me. Now weighing 208 pounds and change, basically. So I've got 10 weeks to go, and I'm looking at losing about another 23, 24 pounds. About 185 pounds is going to be my goal for Body Power, as long as it's still on. I was a bit gutty for everybody that got the Arnold Classic cancelled the day before, or 2 days before. I think it was a bit short notice, that, really.
Well then, didn't it get reinstated or something?
Well, no, they were allowing spectators to the bodybuilding events and the strongman events, which...
Well, what's the difference?
I don't know. You've still got a large gathering of people.
Yeah. That's a bit naughty, that. Unless someone gave Arnold the bill for refunding tickets and paying everybody off and he thought, sod that, I'll let them all come in.
Come on in and watch the show. That was a bad Arnold impersonation, wasn't it?
Actually, I've just seen a quick clip of Mark Felix doing the hold with the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So on that note, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. What else, babe?
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment and we'll catch you next time.